If you've just started using a smart telescope, there's a single question that comes up almost immediately. What should I point it at first? Your telescope can show you thousands of objects, but not all of them are equally rewarding, especially at the beginning. In this video, I will show you 7 targets that actually work well with smart telescopes, so your first nights under the stars feel encouraging and not disappointing. My name is Tim, and you're watching Cosmic Captures. What I love about smart telescopes is that they let beginners spend their first nights observing instead of troubleshooting. You set the telescope up, follow a few simple steps in the app, and it takes care of the complicated part, so you can stay focused on what's happening in the sky. They are especially well suited for deep sky objects. That means nebulae, star clusters, and even distant galaxies. And while your telescope gives you access to a huge catalogue, early on the challenge isn't finding objects, it's knowing which ones are likely to feel rewarding. And that's exactly why this video exists. I have chosen targets that frame nicely, show clear structure early on, and don't demand perfect skies to be enjoyable. I've also ordered them from quicker to slower reveals, because in astrophotography, patience matters. The longer you collect light, the more details appear. And before we start, a quick bit of orientation. The targets in this video are best visible from around October through March in the night sky. If you're watching this between April and August, these targets won't be well placed. But that's simply because a different set of targets takes over the sky during those months. So with that out of the way, let's start with the one object that has welcomed more people into astrophotography than any other. The Orion Nebula is often the first deep sky object people truly see. It's bright, detailed, and full of structure. A stellar nursery where gravity is turning clouds of gas into new stars. Because it's so close and luminous, it begins to reveal itself within minutes, with glowing gas appearing on your screen almost immediately. From light-polluted city skies, narrowband filtering can improve contrast, though many smart telescopes already help with this. This is a target that needs the least integration time on this list, meaning you don't need to collect light for very long before the image starts to take shape. And for many people, it's the moment where astrophotography stops being abstract and starts feeling real. The Pleiades are one of the most familiar sights in the night sky. To the naked eye, they appear as a tight group of blue stars, and with a smart telescope, those stars show up right away. Surrounding them is a faint blue glow that comes from dust reflecting starlight rather than glowing gas, which is why filters don't help here. You can photograph the Pleiades from a city, but they work better from dark skies where the surrounding dust becomes much easier to see. This was the object that first hooked me on astrophotography, because it showed me how much more is hidden in the sky than our eyes can see. M81, also known as Bode's galaxy, and M82, the Cigar galaxy, are 2 galaxies captured in the same field of view. They are around 12 million light-years away, each containing billions of stars. M81 appears calm and well-structured, while M82 looks stretched and chaotic, a result of ongoing gravitational interactions between the two. Galaxies are best imaged without narrowband filters, which don't help here, and many people prefer no filtering at all. This galaxy pair is a good example of just how far even a small telescope can reach. The Rosette Nebula is a large cloud of glowing gas surrounding a cluster of young stars. While it isn't as intense as the Orion Nebula, it's still bright and works well with smart telescopes. As the image builds, a wider circular structure begins to appear around a central cluster. And because of its size, some smart telescopes benefit from using a mosaic mode, where different sections are captured and then combined into a single image. Since the Rosette Nebula consists of glowing gas, narrowband filtering helps. And the structure becomes clearer the longer you let your telescope collect light. The Horsehead Nebula is one of the most iconic targets in astrophotography. Unlike the nebula you have seen so far, this is a dark nebula. A dense cloud of dust blocking the light behind it, creating a sharp silhouette. From a city, narrowband filtering helps a lot. From dark skies, it can be captured without filters for a more natural look. The nearby Flame Nebula is very bright and often appears first in images, but the Horsehead is the main attraction. If you want to understand why deep sky objects behave so differently, I cover that in more detail in my video Beginner's Guide to Deep Sky Objects. NGC 2175, also known as the Monkey Head Nebula, is a region of glowing gas shaped by young stars. And it works well with smart telescopes. The overall structure becomes visible fairly quickly, but it benefits from a bit more integration time than earlier targets. Because this is an emission nebula, narrowband filtering helps to increase contrast even from darker locations. While under light-polluted skies, it can make a dramatic difference. It's one of the more demanding targets on this list, and one that really rewards patience. But I have to ask, do you see the monkey head? Yeah, once you see it, you can't unsee it. M78 is very different from the other targets on the list. It's dominated by dust rather than glowing gas, which gives it a much softer, more muted look. Some of that dust reflects starlight, while others blocks it completely, creating subtle shapes and contrast rather than bold color. Because of that appearance, M78 is sometimes called the Casper the Friendly Ghost Nebula. And once you've captured it under good conditions, the name makes sense. It's faint, delicate, and almost seems to drift through the image rather than jump out of it. M78 isn't an ideal target from the middle of the city, and filters don't help much here. Under darker skies though, its depth and structure really comes through. This is a perfect example of why taking a smart telescope to a dark location can be so rewarding. With low effort setup, even a couple of hours under truly dark skies can give you a better result and a better experience than an entire night imaging from the city. All the images you've seen here were captured with smart telescopes. When you start imaging, your own results probably won't look like this. And that's completely normal. The biggest difference is image processing, which takes time and practice. I've been doing this for years and I'm still learning. If your early images look flat or underwhelming, that doesn't mean you're doing anything wrong. It just means you're at the beginning. But I hope the images in this video show you the incredible potential of smart telescopes. Saying that, I would like to hear from you. If you're using a smart telescope, what part of the process feels most challenging right now? Is it choosing targets, understanding what you're seeing? Is it processing images or something else? Let me know in the comments. It really helps me to understand where you are and what's worth covering next. If you want to keep learning, you will find more videos here on the channel and additional resources on my website. I also have a Patreon page for those who want to go a bit deeper. But more important than any tutorial is this: astrophotography isn't a competition. The goal is to enjoy the whole process, and the people who stick with it are usually the ones who do. I am really glad you're here. Take your time, enjoy the journey, and clear skies.